Hey guys, welcome to Cody and Davina's Videodrome. I'm Cody, and today I'm going to do another edition of Cody's Criterion Collection, and I'm going to talk about the Criterion Collection release of the Lone Wolf and Cub series. So, the Lone Wolf and Cub series is really cool. If you've never heard of it or if you haven't seen any of them, they're really fun movies. Criterion did a really good job with this box set. This is probably one of my favorite box sets that they've done just because the movies are super fun, the artwork's super cool, the special features are really nice. It's just a really good overall box set, and if you're a fan of, Japanese samurai cinema, these are essential. You get all 6 films, including Sword of Vengeance, Baby Cart at the River Styx, Baby Cart to Hades, Baby Cart in Peril, Baby Cart in the Land of Demons, and White Heaven in Hell. And the Lone Wolf and Cub movies are about a disgraced shogun executioner named Ito Ogami, who, with his son in tow, basically becomes a traveling assassin. And that's pretty much all 6 films. They're really simple but really fun. Each film has kind of a unique villain for him to go up against, either with a special kind of weapon, or it's like a trio of villains, or something like that. One of my favorites is in Baby Cart in Peril. The one of the villains, I'm not sure if she's the only one, but one of the villains is this lady that has a giant back piece tattoo that she's had done, as well as a smaller tattoo on one of her breasts, and the way she fights is exposing herself and then hacking these people down while they're distracted. And you get to see her actually get the tattoo, which is really fun because it kind of introduces the Japanese poke style of tattooing, which I'm sure has a much better name than poke, but it's really neat that they included that in the movie, and I think for something that came out in the early 70s, I think it was a really neat way to kind of popularize an idea of the Japanese tattooing that, here in the West we hadn't really, we'd been exposed to it a little, I'm sure, but by that point, but not necessarily to the degree that we are now, which is everyone's heavily tattooed and whatnot. But anyway, these films are super fun. I really love Criterion for putting out releases like this, because I get to discover new things to watch that I might not have discovered otherwise. So with this box set, you get 2K restorations of all 6 films. You get a high-definition presentation of Shogun Assassin, which came out in 1980, but it was actually a re-edit of the first 2 films in this series. So if you ever saw Shogun Assassin, you saw some of Lone Wolf and Cub. It's basically the same thing. It's just first 2 movies edited together and then English dubbed, of course. You get an interview with the writer of the original manga series, which is really cool, and he wrote 5 of the films, which is really interesting. You get a 2005 documentary about the making of the series. You get an interview with a swordsman who talks about the sword techniques that were involved, that were shown in the films. You get an interview with a biographer about Kenji Misumi, who directed 4 of the 6 of the films. You also get a silent documentary from 1937 about the making of samurai swords, which is really cool, and a booklet featuring essays and film synopses by Patrick Macias. So you get a lot for your money in this one. 6 films is already a pretty good deal for the price tag, but you also get all those special features. It's this is one of those film series that they're all kind of unique, interesting twists on your traditional samurai sword fighting stuff. They're just super fun. I had a lot of fun watching each one of these, and like I said, I really didn't know much about these. I had seen like Lady Snowblood and stuff like that, so I was prepared for kind of what I was getting myself into, but these are, to me, these are more fun than just about any other movies, any other samurai movies like this, really. They're just, there's a level of kind of campiness to it, and the fact that they're kind of, you know, they're based on a manga, so there's like that kind of comic book style feel to them, where they're kind of lighthearted, even when they're serious. That's like they're, you know, they don't take themselves too seriously, and the violence is way over the top, so it's just fun. They're really cool. I definitely recommend picking up this box set. If you're into this sort of thing, these are essential. If you don't know if you are, this is a good place to start. I mean, I had a lot of fun watching these movies, and I would highly recommend them to anyone. I guess that's it. So thanks for watching. Be sure to like and subscribe to our channel and everything, and I'll catch you next time.